Check. There we go. We're on. He's not even ready.
Oh, right.
He's over there scripting to some.
Okay.
Scripting to some broad.
Right.
Listen, I was talking to our guests.
Okay.
I mean, our listeners. Our guests. We don't have any guests. Are we even going? We're going.
Oh, you weren't even
sure.
We
got to make a PSA.
You tried to fake the
I might
funk.
have hit the wrong button.
You tried to fake the funk.
I had to make
trap
sure.
Me.
I've been corrected.
Yeah, by yourself.
No. I've been corrected by a very special lady on the DM. So I posted that wonderful video of that gentleman prepping meat with his feet. And she wrote me and she's like, whoa, you're done. And I said, okay, I'm sorry. And she said, I get it. It's the feet that got you. And I was like, man, I don't know about that. And she was like, really? And I said, yeah, unless maybe it's got the French tips. And then she wrote a really unhappy face and was like, oh, so you do want them tips on there and blah, blah, blah. And I had to say, what do you mean? I thought it was just a paint job. I thought the tips were just the tip of the nail paint. And she said that you absolutely have to grow an actual tip out to have French tips.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's a girl's way that they paint their nails. Anyways, we've been corrected that apparently you can't do racer stripes and call them French tips.
I still don't know what you're talking about.
That's okay. I'm going to let her explain it to you later.
Okay.
But thank you for pointing that out. She made me Google French tips and it wasn't good. It wasn't as bad as the eBay
Sounds like you have
teeth.
a whole lot of foot information.
We do.
Okay.
These are footnotes that are required.
Oh, that was bad. I see what you did there.
For the Foot Clan.
Oh, I see what you did.
And we want to keep it tight.
All right.
You know, I want to make sure everybody's 10 toes down and ready to go.
Oh, and it just keeps going.
I could go on forever.
No, let's not.
Well, then we won't.
But,
let's take 2 steps back away.
Oh, God.
Ha ha!
Listen.
Take us left.
Because
Thank you to our listener,
they've already checked out. They've already checked out 7. How long are we into this?
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
2 minutes in, and everybody
That's about
checked
right.
out. All right.
That's about right.
I got a new business idea.
Uh-oh. Boom, boom.
New business idea.
Okay.
I'm going to hold a creative writing class over the summer for kids under 10. We'll say 5 to 10. Right?
All right.
Hold it out in the backyard. Get desks for everybody.
Okay.
And I'll get a big whiteboard out there. And we're going to write a story. And the kids are going to draw the pictures, come up with a theme, the whole storyline, and they're going to write it out. And then I'm going to self-publish it and sell it on Amazon and collect the check.
So you want to be Adidas? Is what you're saying. Basically, we're going to be the bookstore of Adidas and Nike.
Listen, if I could get the parents to pay to teach a creative writing class.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Then they write the book.
All the intellectual that comes through the class is yours to. You're making a think tank.
It's my property.
Oh, smart.
To include all their drawings and the entire writing, right?
You just make a whole school system for this. Offer English classes. Everybody. Parents welcome.
That's right.
Like you can sit with your kid too. Costs a little bit extra.
Right.
And we'll get you a chair. You can put
your crayons, markers, paint, however you want to do it. And then just self-publish on Amazon.
Can you be around crayons and stuff? Or how's that work?
What can I be around? Holy shit.
Are you allowed to? Maybe
Why
permanent markers, but it's got to be the non-toxic ones.
Oh, crayons. Oh, I see what you did there.
Well, I'm saying, the non-toxic markers, we're good.
Right,
we're good. We're good.
The one that had the guy with the top hat and the winky on it that smelled like the color.
Listen, this show's fucked up. We're 2 minutes in and we've already figured out how to make us Adidas and we figured out that French tips aren't our favorite anymore.
It's not a sweatshop.
I need a new name for this. I'm all fucked up. I should stop speaking to the listeners before we get on the microphone.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit turned around.
Yeah, I can tell. You're all disheveled. All disheveled.
It's fucking okay. Take us left, Joe Skelly.
What do you mean take us left?
Anywhere left.
There's so many things to talk about.
Anywhere left away from these two messed up ideas. Making a think tank for fucking Dr. Seuss.
So
what if you discover the next Dr.
Seuss? For you.
Seuss.
What happened to Count Vlad Dracul? Right? Everybody called him Dracula later on, right? Vlad the Impaler. Whatever happened to him?
He's chilling.
No. What happened to him? He eventually died, right?
So they say.
All right. And then they say he was buried allegedly on a crypt on an island in the middle of a lake.
But he broke out, right?
So recent history thinks, new discovery, that they think he was eventually captured by the Ottoman Empire.
And persecuted or what?
And killed.
Okay.
Or he was captured, and then his daughter, who married into a family in Naples, right? Italian royalty, freed him, and he died and is buried actually in Naples and not in his homeland.
I believe it. Nobody famous where they died there.
Well, here's another interesting way. I mean, and along those veins, right? I got something for you. You know who Josh Gates is?
Is he related to Bill Gates?
No. Josh Gates is like Discovery Unknown. He does all those like archaeological programs and searching for, art history. All that. Anyway, my man is an archaeologist. He had a program. He's got like 10 different programs where he goes. He's got the greatest job in the world, right? He travels around the world and looks for lost shit or, looks for cryptids or all kinds of crazy shit, right?
He was a treasure hunter, right?
Right. So Alexander the Great, who at the age of 20-something, 30-something years old, pretty much conquered the known world.
Well,
Right?
Right.
And at the end of his life, he dies of a mysterious disease, and he dies in the city of Alexandria. Mind you, this is after he was named Pharaoh of Egypt.
Okay.
All right. And they don't know what happened to his tomb, and nobody knows what happened to him, right? It's the big mystery. So finally, they start doing archaeological digs in Alexandria. They use ancient maps to figure out where his tomb should have been, right? Because they had maps that were drawn out, right?
Okay.
And they dig 30 feet down, and they find the foundation of this wall because there was a wall that was built around his crypt, right? And they think this is the wall that surrounded his tomb, right? But there's no sarcophagus, there's no coffin, there's no nothing. It's all gone. The building itself is gone. There's just rubble and the remains of a wall. So what happened to Alexander the Great, right? The greatest conqueror in history. Now, there's a sarcophagus in the British Museum that has hieroglyphics carved in it all the way around.
Okay.
And allegedly, this sarcophagus is the sarcophagus of Alexander the Great. And when he died in Egypt, they chiseled in hieroglyphics all the way around it, saying who he was, right?
Right.
All right. Again, what happened to him? We have part of the sarcophagus. His tomb is gone. Where's Alexander? Right? And that's the big question. Nobody knows. So what they've been digging up through archaeological study and through historical studies is that at some point in time, Alexandria was being threatened by Islam, right?
Okay.
So we need to move his body. So they moved it to another location and they had it inside of a mosque, ironically.
Right.
And we know this because when Napoleon was in Egypt, his scholars did a lithograph of this giant mosque that was there, that was described as to the place where they moved him, right?
Okay.
And in the lithograph, through the doorway of the mosque, you can actually see his sarcophagus. So they know at this point in time, it was moved and it was inside of this building. So, again, what happened to him, right? We know it was moved here. Where did he go? Later on, in a ironic twist, through other ancient maps, Mark the Apostle allegedly went to Alexandria to spread Christianity.
Okay.
And when he died, they built a tomb. And where did they build it?
Right next to this other one.
Right on top of it.
Oh.
Right on top of the tomb of where Alexander the Great should have been.
Okay.
And that's why it's not there anymore, because they built this other tomb on top of it. Right? So again, there's some issues where they think that the resting place of Alexander the Great is going to be threatened. And these Nepalese traders from Naples, I'm sorry, what's the one that's on the water? The Italian city on the water.
Guam.
No, Guam.
No. Sicily?
No. Venice. These Venetian traders
okay, gotcha.
come to Egypt.
Right.
And they're like, they think they're taking the body and the sarcophagus of Mark the Apostle. And they say, take this back to Venice and protect it. Right?
Right.
So they put it in a church, in a crypt underneath this church. Well, because of constant flooding, they decide to move the body upstairs.
Makes sense.
Get it out of the water. But on the outside of the sarcophagus that they had there, with Mark the Apostle in it, is all this stone facing all the way around it. And so they chiseled it off to get inside of the sarcophagus to move the body. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
There's stone clad all the way around the outside of the sarcophagus. They move the body upstairs into the church and they re-entomb it, right? Years later, they discover, somebody goes down to this crypt and they're looking at the stone that was surrounding the coffin. And the stone has the shield of Alexander the Great with the family crest on the shield. And it has Greek spears on it and a Greek kopis sword carved into the side of it. Why would the stone that encapsulated this coffin or sarcophagus have the family crest of Alexander the Great and all these Greek symbols on it?
What do you think?
So what they believe is they actually didn't take Mark the Apostle to Venice. They actually took Alexander the Great to Venice. So what they did is they 3D scanned the stone that was in that crypt, or a chunk of that stone that still survived, right?
All right.
And they put it into, that 3D rendering, augmented reality.
Okay.
And they had a screen and they walked up to the sarcophagus that they know belonged to Alexander the Great. And they walked around the sarcophagus until that stone slab that they were holding on their screen
fit into it. Right.
And that's how they were able to prove, or allegedly prove, that Alexander the Great is inside of a church in Venice.
So where's the impaler?
Vlad the Impaler's in Naples.
So here's my thing. I like the ideas. What happens when, like they say, like take his body there, protect it, blah, blah, blah. And I get it, Venice and whatnot, sure. But there are other regions of the world where famous people are, buried in a big hype, pharaohs included. And then one day, some guy named Connor shows up with a tablet from iPad, and he starts just digging your shit up. And I'm just pointing out, I'm just curious, of all the years that have passed, do we really think that Connor's the first one to come and do this? You know what I mean? Like, how do we know other people weren't moving the bodies to begin with? And then here's another question that's just a weird one. Dude's traveling through, right? He's like a world traveler. He shows up in whoever's great.
Alexander the Great?
Sure, his area.
Do you not know who fucking Alexander the Great is?
Yeah, I do. But he just doesn't impress me much. So he
conquered the known world at like 23.
So did the British, and where are they? Like, come on, bro. Look, I get it. I like Vladimir a little more, or the Impaler or whatever. But anyways, no, I'm just saying, listen, so traveler shows up, he's talking to the guy, the king realizes he's like, oh, this big world traveler. He comes in and goes, hey, what's the new thing today, right? And the guy goes, well, if you want to look cool, you have to have a tomb that's got fucking Egyptian hieroglyphics on it, right? So then he calls in a specialist, he's like, hey man, give me the blingin' tomb. And then boom, there's your answer. That's why he gets that there. I'm just saying, it could happen. You don't think a salesman comes through and gaslights the king and is like, here, look at my book that I have. And then the king's like, yeah, I'm going to need you to leave that with me. And then hands it over to the mason and is like, here, put this on my tomb. This is what I want to show. And then you and me,
but
10 billion years later.
Why would the Christian apostle Mark,
I don't know,
want Greek? By the way, Alexander the Great predated.
Maybe he converted. I'm not even being a smartass. I'm being dead serious. Like, we look at him like they're all...
Maybe he converted. He was the disciple of Christ. He converted.
That doesn't mean he wanted to be. I'm just saying. There are variables that nobody ever talks about. I'm like, what if the guy just woke up today and decided he wanted it to be different?
All right.
That's what I want to know.
You could what if this to death, because we
could.
There are theories out there that the Great Pyramids existed before the Egyptians.
Yep.
They found them.
Yep.
And that the Egyptians themselves had archaeologists that studied all the shit that they found. And that the Sphinx itself predates the Egyptians by like thousands of years.
I'm just saying.
And they can tell by the water wear, the erosion on the stone, and they don't have that much water rainfall. So how did this get eroded by water? It's when Egypt was still a jungle. But the other thing that they say makes the Sphinx predated is the size of the Sphinx head doesn't match its body. So what they think, there was another head on the Sphinx, and the Egyptians showed up and carved it down to look like one of their rulers. And that's why the head of the Sphinx looks so much smaller than the rest of its body.
Listen, we're first generation. All of us here are basically the world of tech, right? So, and I get it. AI can all be fake, whatever. But we're talking about the world of books and sand. Like how reliable are these sources? Listen, you're always talking about the pyramids, and I know you love the pyramids. You can't even tell me you don't. And they just found those new tunnels on the bottom of them.
Oh, by the way, which Answari, what's his name from Egypt, the gatekeeper, says is not real, but they just came out with more data to even prove it even more.
That's what I'm saying, bro. So first, we spent my childhood mostly, and I don't know what your history childhood was, but mine was all the
Pharaoh
books.
Let my people go.
Yeah, all my books were people pushing up rocks up ramps.
On logs.
Yes, sir. That is the best explanation they had for when we were in school. And now they're like, well, they have these tunnels at the bottom. And I'm like, homie, were they pushing logs down into the sand too?
Well,
like, I don't know what to say to that.
They can't explain it yet.
Right.
Egypt won't let them dig to explore them.
Once you come back and open that wound, you can't sit there and not think that we're not salting it sitting here. I mean, it's just different.
Dude, it's the same
different
bullshit
theories, right?
with those people, the indigenous people from northern Canada that said, hey, we came from this island. And they were like, that's not possible. That island was covered in ice.
Right.
And lo and behold, they find their ancient civilization in archaeological digs on this island that allegedly never happened because it was covered in ice.
Same thing with what we were talking about medical the other, a while off the mic. Like, if you can fucking say that these people are like, well, we didn't have this. And they're like, well, we don't believe you. It was probably small. It's like, bro, they're going to know. Like, they're on the ground with their culture, their people, whether or not they had whatever. And they're going to keep track of something that comes in and makes people sick, Regardless of what it is, there's nothing better than the history of the people that live there right now. You know what I mean? They're going to know what's going on. I'm using the air quotes again. Because we have no idea what's going on with those fucking tunnels under the pyramids.
That predate the pyramids.
Right. And again, we haven't even been here that long. Like, I've been here since the 80s, bro. And like through the 80s, it hasn't changed until we've made this new discovery that they're like, oh, well, this is undiscoverable, or this is unexplainable. So now you've just ripped the Band-Aid off. You're like, you can't tell me that I'm supposed to believe that they built half of a pyramid with logs going up and the other half of them digging it with a fucking a K-bar shovel? Like, I just don't understand how one is, it doesn't sit right.
Listen.
And they can say everything else. How did he get all the way here? Because my man flew over there to get some fucking pussy and then died over there on accident. That's how he got over there. And they want these big explanations. I'm like, what was he doing? I don't know. What was he doing? Maybe he was chasing soup, a new recipe to soup. This sounds crazy, bro, but we joke about people building Titanic Explorer submarines on their own. Look at what rich people can do. And they shouldn't be allowed to. That's like pop, pop, pop. You know what I mean?
Well, it's like, have you ever heard of the Kon-Tiki?
The what?
Kon-Tiki was
a
boat.
Okay.
The Kon-Tiki was made out of reeds, right? The Egyptians used to build boats out of bundled up reeds, right?
Reeds like the ones you use in a saxophone?
No, reed like that grows on a riverbank.
Oh, okay.
Like cattails.
Oh.
Reeds.
Oh.
Right? But not cattails.
I'm good
it's
on
a
that.
Different species.
Yeah,
right? It's called reeds. They would take them, dry them, and bundle them in tight bundles and form them into boats.
Okay.
And they would sail them all over the place.
Probably waterproof somewhat.
They were sailing them all over the place, right?
Makes sense.
And there was a guy who said, yeah, with this tech, they could have sailed from Egypt to South America. Right?
We know that's a big place for people to run to.
And listen, they were like, oh, no, this is bullshit. It's not possible. My man made 2 of these boats and did it.
Right.
Right? Because, they're saying they find all these archaeological sites all over the United States that they were like, this might have belonged to the
pharaohs.
No, or Egyptians, or this might have belonged to, I can't think of their fucking name. They used to live in Morocco. Anyway, because they were seafaring people. right?
Right.
They
So
traveled
spent time
everywhere.
traveling.
And it's interesting because they had a coin, and on the back of their coin, it had like their god, the bull, you know, and on the bottom half of it, it absolutely looks like a map of the coastline of Africa, Cuba, the Gulf of Mexico, and South America.
Right.
Right? And they're like, oh no, they didn't do that. It's not the Mesopotamians. I can't think of who it is right now.
I'm just saying the amount of history that has been lost, can be lost, and then the amount of variables that there are, including and up to the new history that's changing every day. Again, we've been here since the 80s. They sold us on the rolling pins. They were like, yeah, a bunch of skinny guys got up behind these 2-ton rocks and pushed them up these logs. Homie, I know you all got nothing better to do all day, but hey, we built Mount Rushmore, right? Allegedly. I wasn't there for that.
What?
Somebody built it,
They
though.
absolutely built Mount Rushmore.
That's
and
what I'm
documented
saying.
The whole thing.
That's what I'm saying. Did we have better tech and better knowledge of whatever, or did the pyramids do the same thing? And if so, how did they explain the tunnels? Nothing is explainable. Tell me I'm wrong.
Everything's explainable.
Not from us, apparently. Not by us. Nobody can tell us what those tunnels are going on for. And like you said, old boy won't let us down there.
Yeah, well, because they haven't
He
gotten
won't let
down
us
there
down
yet.
there.
Yeah, they haven't gotten there yet.
Right. And again, I've brought up this point a million times.
But here's something that's really strange. You know, NASA owns all the rights to the insides of all the pyramids.
There it is. All right, let's bring up even more strange, like I was going to say.
Why does NASA own the rights to all that?
We've had white boys named Tanner trying to dig that shit up since the beginning of man. Okay? Indiana Jones, the movie, didn't fucking sprout from nothing. It sprouted from that gentleman who did real shit.
and I gave you the book, you still ain't read it.
And that Indiana Jones guy spawned millions of other Connors, and they went out to go fucking...
And what's the name of the
And
book?
they went out, listen, Danger, My Ally. It says Danger, My Ally.
Yep. And who's it about?
The true life adventures of F.A. Mitchell Hedges.
Yeah.
And listen,
Mitchell Hedges was the
original Indiana Jones is based after. So here's my man who created a Hollywood thing, and you don't think that 10 billion kids ran around with hats in it? Dude, I got the Indiana Jones blockbuster hat somewhere upstairs. Like, I bought that fucking hat. It didn't even fit me, and I'm like, I still got to buy this motherfucker because I've never even seen a hat that looks close to Indy's hat.
You need the leather messenger bag.
And
right?
I had that during high school. We did.
And what you needed was the leather holster with the Webley.
And I love the Webley. That's the break open one, right?
Yeah.
Too? Dude, that's gangster. There's that. And you know I looked for a whip my whole life. You know I'm looking for a whip.
How many people wanted to be Indiana Jones?
You know, one time I went into Subway once and I'm in the back, like resting on the door, and I hear whoosh, and I'm like looking around the Subway and I'm like, what the fuck was that? And I hear it again, whoosh, and I'm like, brother, what the fuck? So we walk out the back door where the trash is, and here's my man in the grass whipping a bullwhip around, making whoosh noises.
And where did he get the bullwhip?
Bro, I don't fucking know. He was a weirdo, but he came over when he was done, and I was like, what the fuck are you doing? And he goes, listen, man.
I'm practicing my Indiana Jones.
Striking these bullwhips calms me down, and it makes me feel good. And I was like, you know what, dude? Just get the fuck out of here. Whatever you want to say. He was the photographer from next door. He was weird in general. So... But here what my man was, looking down at the ground, throwing this fucking whip around him like it was a goddamn sprinkler. Whoosh, whoosh. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck? I still haven't picked a whip. I did do research. I found out you can order all kinds of them. You can order Australian ones. You can order cow ones.
You know what the sad thing is?
You can order kangaroo ones.
You know what the sad thing is?
I just never committed.
You can't lasso a log with a whip and swing on it because it'll tear.
The whip will?
Yeah. It won't support your weight. That's the sad thing.
That is sad.
I think even Mythbusters busted that.
I just didn't want to schwack out my own eyeball.
Dude,
like straight
they're
fucking
dangerous
lace.
as shit.
Yeah, you can fuck yourself up with that. And I think I'd be good at it, but I've just never committed to care to try. Because we've just been whipped enough with rice cooker cords that I'm like, nah, I'm good on that fucking talent. I feel like if I this is like nunchucks, bro. You know nunchucks will pay you. Like, they'll fucking pay you. You're like, shh, oh yeah, I'm like, oh fuck, like,
dude, I keep
that'll
sending you
fuck
the
you up.
Nunchuck Tyler videos.
Yeah, I like him. The fast guy by the bus stop.
No, he's like, my name's Nunchuck Tyler.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's not so good.
He's got like
not as good as
25 pairs of nunchucks.
Yeah. Remember the one you used to send me with the guy at the bus stop, and he'd be standing there fucking doing chucks, and it was just a big thick motherfucker, and I'm like, bro, that's gangster. I'm pretty sure whatever town you live in, chucks are not legal. So you're just walking around with these motherfuckers stuffed down your pants. Listen, it blows my mind because I walked around with chucks for a little bit in my pocket, and it blows my mind how much people they're like, oh, that's so dangerous. I'm like, homie, that's a stick with a string on it.
No, but
like, you think that's dangerous?
It's more dangerous to you.
Yeah,
you don't know how to use nunchucks.
Right.
It's way more dangerous
when
to
you don't
than
know what
anybody
you're doing.
else.
Yeah. Wait, are you talking about me?
No, I'm just saying.
I was like, bro, go get the nunchucks.
How many people in general have knocked themselves out with their own nunchucks?
Oh, yeah. I mean, all of us. If you practice for longer than 6 months, you're about to dome yourself.
Dude, I was talking
you don't
to a
get
cat
out of
that
it.
used to buy nunchucks all the time. He had like all the Bruce Lee ones.
Yep, 100%.
Like the clear ones and all the other ones, and he kept them in a drawer.
Yep. Yellow ones. Yep.
He had all kinds of fucking nunchucks.
I got 4 or 5 pairs in the other room. You know that.
Look,
I got a heavy
supplies and fireworks was where I got mine.
I've got my fancy ones, and they're all steel all the way through with just a rubber lining so you can hold it.
Oh,
those motherfuckers will pay you. I was practicing one day and whipped myself with it once and went to work, and people were like, dog, what happened to you? Did you get beat up? And I was like, sure, by myself. Like, I beat myself up, you know?
It's like how many people have fucked themselves up with their own ninja stars?
Oh, well, I don't know about that one. Ninja stars? I don't know. If they ricochet back at you, it's pretty bad. Especially if you throw them in a room that's really close proximity, which we've done that. You know that's not good. You know how you throw...
I got a sheet of plywood, but it's like old and it's been outside forever.
Right.
And it bounces off the plywood.
It comes back at
flat.
me. You know how you know that you've been around too many throwable knives and ninja stars? Is when shit falls or gets thrown and you just fucking go dead still. Because you're not outrunning it, my man. Just got to go dead still and hope that thing fucking blows right by you.
Listen, it works for fireworks too.
No, that's not true.
I
mean, we got the footage, but you weren't standing still. You were trying to pick it up.
Oh, I moved towards it. That's right. I didn't run away.
You're not even following the rule we're talking about right now. You done violated it. That's why you're not allowed near the crayons and magic markers either. See, so you ain't even going to be allowed near that. So listen.
No. Recently, after watching that video of my man doing the Last of the Mohicans tomahawk and axe throwing, that's my newest obsession.
Really?
I'm going to go out and buy some.
We can do that.
I'm going to go out and buy some. I'm going to go buy some vintage hatchets and shit and start throwing them in the woods.
I wouldn't. Oh my. We could build up some stuff and let you throw shit all day. I'll film the shit out of that. Just watch you throw. All you got to do is film for 2 hours, and statistically, you will get one.
Oh, yeah.
Eventually.
Right.
And then we just cut the footage. And you look good, like you did 50 in a row. Like my man hit every single one 54 times in a row. One cold.
You know what? You're making a joke out of this, but you don't know I might be naturally gifted.
I know you're not. I know.
How do you know this?
It's not your weapon of choice.
What, the tomahawk?
Something
the
that
hatchet?
gets something that deploys from you. No, you're not a thrower. I know people in their selection of shit, and you're not that guy.
I also want to learn how to use a sling.
I'm sorry?
You know, the old sling? It's like David and Goliath?
Like they're called, starts with a B.
A bolo is 2 of them wrapped, and you throw it at somebody.
Oh, you want the physical, just the sling holding a rock? Like,
yes.
You saw that fucker doing it at that canyon wall thing, didn't you?
Well, I saw the guy that was hitting armor with it.
Yeah, and he's in the canyon, so it echoes and shit when he does it. Cha-ching! I'm like, homie, you bring that up against a 30-round mag. Good luck. I hope you get that first shot, my man.
You better hope you can Goliath somebody.
And then hope he's not got 5 other friends standing there with semi-automatic rifles too, because that's some new shit right there. I mean, dude, listen, if you wrap that bitch in some tannerite and like you're hucking tannerite at people with a wick on, maybe, but I don't see this doing you any good trying to David and Goliath the SWAT team. You know, it's like my homie that they went into the house and the dude attacked him with a ninja sword. Yeah, attacked the shield. He put that sword 3 inches into the shield.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and that 9mm Billy shut the sword runner down instantly.
Yeah, sword doesn't beat.
No, sword doesn't beat
pistol.
12-man stack with shield. Like he was on the Heisenberg, so you know he's a little chopped up.
Listen, did you ever see the one where the guy came out of the house and like with nunchucks and then ran down the front walk at everybody, and he was just attacking all the cops
with nunchucks. That's good.
And then he was out in the street and somebody overlaid it with everybody's kung fu fighting.
My! And he's just knocking people out.
Dude, they pepperballed the shit out of my man. Like
did nothing.
He looked like Casper the Friendly Ghost when he got to the end of the sidewalk. But my man went out hard. He went out hard. They eventually got him.
You remember the ninja from L.A. at the hotel? He did a full costume and ninja sword and was running around trying to schwack people.
No.
Yeah. That was one of those, like, that was back, which one was it? PCP? Or what was the big one back in the day that would make you, like, immortal in the 90s?
Oh, probably Angel Dust,
yeah,
PCP.
he was taking that one.
Oh,
so they had to do extra for that. Could you imagine how...
Oh, that's the shit that was making people punch through fucking car windshields.
Yeah. Could you imagine, like, that's the call? Ninja spotted with katana in the parking lot down on Filson. Like, what the fuck did you just say? What's your 1020? We're en route. Like,
yeah, right.
I'm going to go get that ninja.
Right.
Do you think there was one dude there one cop that showed up and was like, took the nunchucks out and he's like, I've been waiting for this fucking day, motherfucker. I'm going to fuck you up. He had nunchucks under the
dojo for 20 years waiting for this moment.
Right. I've trained my whole life for this. I'm about to dodge that katana and knock you the fuck out.
We're going to do some Bruce Lee action.
Wants to be Tom Cruise or the Last Samurai shit going on over here. Bro, you know that's true too. Like, you know that's probably true. Like,
no, they just Indiana Jones, my boy.
The perfect.
You know
fucking shot.
You know what scene I'm talking about? When the guy breaks out the sword, he's twirling it around. He looks at him, just pulls out that Webley, shoots my man once, and reholsters. Is like, all right, let's go.
Listen, man, the best fight is the one you don't got to fight. You bringing a ninja sword to the gunfight. Good for you. I'm gonna pick that bitch up and take it home when we're done.
You're not Snake Eyes.
No, you're gonna need a lot of superpowers to be coming undone with this 9 milli Billy. At what is it, 1,400 feet per second for that one? I'm not even sure. Like, that's not good. That one's maybe a little faster.
A little bit faster than you.
Yeah.
You know what I hope?
Are you gonna run this? Are you gonna run faster than my bullet? Like,
no.
You're gonna outrun that?
Listen.
You think we live in time stop world?
I hope everybody becomes the best them that they could be in their life, right? I want you to be the best you. I want you to be the best you. I want everybody to be the best ghost dog they can be.
That's why I'm getting the nunchucks out again.
Hey, I want you to be the best ghost dog that you can possibly be.
We can go twirl some nunchucks right now.
You know, you're up on a rooftop practicing your katas with your ninja swords. And Ghost Dog, what was it really about, right? I'm referencing the movie because I'm wearing the shirt.
Yeah.
But I want everybody to become the best that they can be, the best ghost dog they can be. Right? And if you don't know, go watch the movie with Forrest Whitaker. But my man just was trying to be the best that he could be, right?
Is that what you learned from that show?
My man was an urban samurai who wanted to be the best of him that he could possibly be. And he ended up fighting crime. I don't think that was his intention. Actually, wasn't he a hitman?
Fighting crime? He was shooting people for money.
No, that's true.
What the fuck?
I forgot.
Brother. You're fucking fired. What do you talk about? Me talk about Alexander the Great? My man fucked up Ghost Dog said he's a crime fighter. What the fuck did we just learn? Do you have some mannequins?
I forgot.
Do you have some mannequins hidden somewhere I should worry about, motherfucker? What side are you on?
You want to come
hang
out at my pool?
No. You and Tommy Skelly in the back digging pool.
With my friends.
Pools
hang out with my friends.
No. That's some fucked up shit right there. He said he was fighting crime. The motherfucker.
Well, he kind of was.
Do you think John Wick was the hero? Is that what you think?
Listen, he was kind of fighting crime. He was reading the Hagakure, trying to become better.
The farthest we can go with this, what does that book name translate to? Because I feel like you just throwing that around. What the fuck did you just say?
The Hagakure. Right?
Which one is that?
That's the book about Bushido. And how to live by the Bushido code.
I got all those, but they're written in white people English, so I don't know that one. Okay, so hold on.
I own it.
I got it.
Because I was trying to become the best ghost dog I could be.
Well, no wonder you fucked up. You thought you was on the wrong team, bro. So hold on. Do you think John Wick is the fucking hero?
Yeah.
Jesus, H.
How's he not the hero? They killed his dog.
But he's a gang member.
Okay, but he changed his ways.
He didn't change shit. He just fucking some bitch on the side. He clearly came back and ghosted up on all of those people. No, he didn't change anything, my man. He was dormant. You can't take that out of that guy.
My man was serving a higher cause.
There is one guy. There is only one anti-hero who's a bad guy that shoots bad guys. That's a good guy.
Who's that?
His name starts with an F and ends with an E. It's Frank the Castle.
Frank Castle?
He's the only one.
Okay.
Everyone else is that's a hitman. Frank Castle did it for no money. He wasn't friends with them. He's not hanging out with them. My man just put Ghost Dog as a moral defender. Homie, my man is a fucking assassin with a Bushido sword and a black hoodie on a rooftop with fucking carrier pigeons. You know who taught him that shit? The gang he was hanging out with right before he got that fucking sword from his Uncle Rico, who was like, "Little homie, you should recognize that you a Ghost Dog, and you better go up top and read this." And then he never came down, but he's still whacking fools for Uncle Rico is what's happening in this movie. Okay, there's some hidden shit in there you missed. You better reread that fucking Bushido book.
Listen.
This motherfucker was like, John Wick is What the fuck did I just hear? Are you going to tell me John Wick's a crusader too? Yeah. Was he a knight of the round table? What am I hearing right now?
Well, hey, John Wick's Sir Gawain, right? He did bad, but then he gave up his life to make up for his mistake.
Who the fuck is Sir Gawain?
Oh, Lord. You're going to have to go back and read your Arthurian history.
I didn't read that history. I was busy reading what the real Ghost Dogs were supposed to be doing. You know, I'm just going to rewrite that whole fucking book now.
I've got the DVD at home. I'm going to rewatch it.
You better.
I'm going
watching the wrong movie.
Maybe I would just selectively remember the things
Do you think that the fucking Captain Planet crew was bad?
Captain Planet?
Yeah.
Those people were terrible.
Yeah, I thought so. Good. We at least agree on that. Those were definitely closet fucking company poisoners. Those were lobbyists. Fucking lobbyists. Cigarette lobbyists.
Listen. How about, all right, you want to go down this rabbit hole? Fucking Scooby-Doo and the crew. Good people, bad people.
Scooby-Doo and the crew?
Yeah.
They're breaking all kinds of laws. They're out late. I'm growing up and hearing that at least one of them was stoned. I didn't know that.
I'm going to tell you they're bad.
I didn't know that.
Here's my take on Scooby-Doo.
Okay.
Right? Why are they always hanging out in the Okefenokee Swamp?
What the fuck is an Okefenokee Swamp?
Okefenokee Swamp. It's near Florida, Georgia, right?
Oh.
It's a huge swamp. Always down the Okefenokee Swamp, right?
Oh.
Because that's where they grow their stash. All the drug dealers.
Where Shaggy grows his stash?
All the drug dealers on the East Coast and all up and down the East Coast that they're always busting. All the ghosts they're busting. That's the competition, bro. They're taking out the competition.
You think those guys are playing both sides of the coin?
No, what I'm telling you is they're acting like, oh, we're here, the good guys. And what they're doing is helping the feds bust all the local dealers.
Definitely plus some Training Day shit.
To get them out of the way.
Did you think that the Denzel was the hero in Training Day, my man? What the fuck? I'm very concerned, A.I. Joe Skelly. You think that...
Listen, let's go back to Scooby-Doo.
I can't because I'm all fucked up. I got to review all these fucking movies now that I think we're all fucked up on. Hold on a second. I got to go through some more. Did you think the bad guy from Nicolas Cage and Pig, like the cook, was the bad guy?
Which cook?
Oh, there it is. Those were all just great cooks. They're not bad or good. They're cooks.
Which cooks?
I don't know. Which ones are you thinking about? See, I'm not gonna.
Are you talking the one about the ones in the Fight Club?
I'm not gonna make it easier for you.
You're talking about the one where he just shuts the guy down at the dinner table.
That wasn't a Fight Club. That was a fetish BDSM meeting.
No, that was
a Fight Club implies they get to fight back.
That's a Fight Club.
That's not a Fight Club. Fight Club, 2 people get to swing. That was a betting crew for who gets to knock who out. That's not a Fight Club, brother. Oh, you misconfused on that. I see. I was lost on the French tips. You lost on the Fight Club. Okay, that was some bondage, fucked up, psychological fucking...
He went in there to gain information and let them beat them because they all hated him and he needed money and information.
And whoever pays the most gets to beat on you.
Right.
That's some fucked up orange shit.
But that's not how that place normally ran. He even said it. It's like a fight club for fucking wait staff and cooks.
To resolve their problems.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But he stood there to take the ass whipping to get the information about his pig.
The problem is...
And what's the most fucked up part? At the very end of the movie, what's he tell you?
What's that?
The pig didn't matter.
Oh, yeah. That was his dog.
It didn't matter.
He didn't want it to go.
He didn't need
the pig.
He didn't need the pig to
loved
find the
pig.
truffles.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Well, we just ruined it for you if you haven't seen Pig yet.
Well,
All right, what other movie? Hit me with another one.
Star Wars? You know Han Solo's the bad guy, right? He's a fucking drug smuggling fucking flesh dealer, bro. He's smuggling all kinds of people and shit in them cargo ground bays and stuff. He's a bad guy. Chewbacca's a bad guy.
Han Solo shot first.
Exactly.
They killed Greedo.
He's a bad guy.
Yeah.
He's a fucking bad guy. He owed money. He's a fucking...
To the bigger scumbag.
Right. You can't get in and owe the shitty crew money if you're not the shitty crew too. That doesn't make any sense. That's not how that works.
All right. Hit me with something else.
I mean, we could just go on for days with this. Hold on. Luke's a bad guy.
Luke is?
You know. Oh, man, you a farmer and you got up and chose war. Okay? You're a bad guy. You're a bloodthirsty freak Jedi.
No, my man was
the Jedi Council
joining the rebellion because he didn't know shit about his dad.
Oh, my daddy left. I gotta go fight and kill little kids for it. Like, bro.
Well,
or his daddy. I gotta go follow my daddy who killed kids for him.
But he didn't even know that because old Ben Kenobi.
You can tell when a motherfucker. You can tell when a motherfucker enters the hemisphere, but you can't tell you following the wrong motherfucker. That's some sketchy shit, bro.
It is sketchy.
That is some sketchy shit.
Misguided.
Listen, he's a bad guy.
Old Ben Kenobi.
They were all rebels to the Empire. They should have just turned their fucking creds
honestly,
in.
And honestly, the Empire was just trying to bring peace to the universe. Is that what you're telling me?
That's what I'm saying.
You're telling me that the Empire were the good guys?
They wanted to bring peace to the universe. Did you see one thing wrong with those stormtroopers? They were fine.
They couldn't shoot worth a shit.
I was just going to say, those guys couldn't even shoot, so they weren't even training. They were just there for visual representation and
deterrence.
Thank you.
Until they started eliminating planets.
They're the security guards at round one. Do you know what round one is? You know what that is? That's an arcade made for kids. Okay? They were security guards for the arcade made for kids. That's what them stormtroopers were. Fucking useless to boot. You know what I'm saying? So how, I mean, really? They're the bad guys.
All right, what else?
I don't know. I'm out of movies like Con Air. Do you think that he was a good guy because he ruined the bad guys' plan? Do you think that this whole time?
Nick Cage?
Yeah.
No, he was a bad guy
He's a bad guy. He just kills whoever he wants in the parking lot of shitty bars. Just does whatever the fuck he wants. He thinks he's got a green uniform. He can do what he wants. I'm the army of one.
Oh, God. Here we go.
Yeah, bro. He's a bad guy.
No, he's not.
He was...
Misunderstood.
Misjudged. Oh, that's not even right.
That's 100%.
He's a bad guy.
No, he's not.
If nothing else, for that accent. He's in trouble.
Yeah.
You can't just go around and nose peel everybody you want. He's like, I'm going to use my special forces technique on you because you're a hillbilly with a Bass Pro hat on.
Well.
You couldn't just sweep the leg like a normal human?
Oh, like Karate Kid?
Yeah, he's a bad guy.
Okay, so is Ralph Macchio the bad guy?
He is 1,000% the bad guy. He used an illegal tournament move. Illegal move.
But he had an illegal move put on it to begin with.
No, that kid was debating. He was debating whether he was going to. I don't remember him actually sweeping. Did he sweep?
Yeah.
Fine.
That's why Ralph Macchio's leg was damaged, and that's why he had to use the crane move.
The crane cook? Yeah, okay. But that kid at least didn't want to do it. Ralph Macchio walked out there like he owned it.
How about when they beat Ralph Macchio to a pulp in the parking lot next to Mr. Miyagi's garden?
That's what he gets. Shouldn't have been hanging out there. What are you, stupid?
Cobra Kai.
Get off the hood. If you don't want to play the game, why are you out there?
You know.
He thinks he's special because he got Nike Cortezes on. Shut the fuck up. You couldn't outrun the fight. You couldn't win the fight. So you had to go have Miyagi teach you.
How to cheat?
How to cheat. 20 fucking years. I based my whole life on that fucking movie and it's all fucked up. He's a goddamn cheater. And then everyone's like, why are you such a piece of shit, Tyler? Well, I don't know, because Ralph Macchio is a fake hero.
How about when he went to Okinawa?
Oh, and then he tried to pull the Steven Seagal and fuck the sensei's daughter.
And who did he have to fight?
Who did he have to fight in that one? I was like some fucking cousin or some shit. She's like, don't fuck my cousin up. And then a storm attacks him and he goes outside and gets the uncle, so he's magically a good guy now. Don't do that dirty move again. We go back with all your honor.
He tried to bring the crane move to Okinawa.
Get the fuck out of here. Those guys laughed at him and gave him the jiu-jitsu pull and knocked him on his ass. That ain't happening. That ain't happening. God damn it, all these movies are bad guys. How about Bambi's dad? He's a bad guy. Fucking deadbeat, doesn't show up until the mom gets blickied. 100%. Doesn't even show up until the mom gets blickied.
100%.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, oh, I've been looking for you for so long. They're like,
right.
We haven't gone anywhere.
We
since
haven't
you
moved
left,
the whole time we've been here.
Right.
He just peels off from his biker gang. He like came off. Like there was like 9 other bucks. He's like, I'll be back. Gotta get this piece of shit kid over here. Stupid bitch. Can't even stand up right. He's hanging out with bunny rabbits.
This kid.
What kind of name is Thumper?
Right.
Like, bro. Uh-oh.
And listen, why did they name her Rabbit Thumper?
Right. Gee, I wonder. Bad guys.
Yeah.
Bad guys. This is bad parenting. Bad parenting. So, yeah, I mean, Miami Vice, bad cops.
They're good cops.
Are they?
Yeah.
We're only 1 episode in.
They're living on the edge.
The fringe?
On the fringe, if
with
you will.
Those suits?
Those suits are hot. I tried to buy a suit like that for Derby Day once. For the Kentucky Derby.
What's a Derby? Oh, okay.
For the Kentucky Derby.
Yeah. Have you made it to the Derby, Kentucky Derby?
I was close.
Oh, okay. Because you couldn't find the suit.
Right. I was in a neighboring state, and I was going to help celebrate.
Right.
Not at the Derby, but show up to a bar and make them turn on the Derby.
Go to the Derby, yeah.
Yeah. Visually be at the Derby.
The visual deterrent. So you're a stormtrooper is what you're saying?
Not at all.
Oh, okay. Just had to make sure. Hopefully you can shoot a little better than that wall. They just hit the wall. They're good at that.
All right, Ewoks, good or bad?
100% good. Basically Native Americans.
Oh, indigenous?
Yeah, indigenous. Jesus.
Of Endor?
I'm never going to remember that.
Of Endor?
I keep wanting to say Insidious.
Ugh.
They were insidious Americans. I think that's a horror movie. So that word doesn't. It rhymes. I can't help it. I want to rhyme everything.
Stop rhyming.
All right. So indigenous Native Americans are the Ewoks.
Oh my God! Just stop.
We're not politically correct here.
Not at all.
Right.
In the least.
So the Ewoks are good people. They get colonized and.
Are they?
Yeah, they got raided by a bunch of fucking stormtroopers and
they
rebels.
Were going to eat Luke. They were.
And?
They were going to sacrifice and eat him.
And?
Does that make them good?
Why? Because you showed up and you fucking want to eat granola, healthy granola, they're supposed to switch to it?
I'm just saying.
I'm just asking.
Oh, so...
Are we culturally appropriating them, or we could just show up and tell them they can't eat people no more?
So if cannibalism is part of their indigenous practice, that's okay?
That's on them. You stay on your side of the world. You don't see me fucking huffing over to the Amazon to hang out. I'm just saying. I know they're not on the Amazon.
Papua New Guinea.
Where the fuck ever these Ewoks are. You see me going to look for an Ewok? No. No. You see me out there offering Bigfoot fucking hard salami and crackers and Ritz? No, because my man doesn't want that. He wants fresh.
Pert.
He wants
fresh.
a
bottle of Pert and
right.
snacks.
Right.
I told you, he's antisocial because he knows he stinks. Listen, give my man a bottle of Pert so he can take a bath and leave him some snacks.
Right. You know, I was speaking to a friend.
Maybe some Little Debbies.
Speaking of Bigfoots who are eating the wrong thing, I was speaking to a friend the other day and he called me. And he's like, man.
What was he eating?
I'm going to tell you. I said, I feel a little weird. He said, I feel a little weird. I'm like, what happened? He goes, well, I've been drinking a little and had a couple of swigs out of this codeine medicine they gave me for this code.
And I was like, trying to do scissor?
Bro, I told him straight up. I
Lean?
said, so you're just having some lean? And he was like, what the fuck do you mean by that? And I had to explain to him.
Like, yeah.
What lean was.
Yeah, like, that's not a
I'm
good
like,
combination.
you know, that's what the kids are mixed. That's the big one right now for the young Joes. Like, you got to walk around with the red cup.
Themselves.
Yeah, I'm like, you know how many rappers have dropped out because of the lean? Like, he did not know. He's like, what? This is what those people are doing? He goes, I was measuring it out even and blah, blah, blah. And it still fucked me up. I'm like,
right.
That's why you're not supposed to
you're
do
not to
that.
Take two depressants together.
Yeah.
Not a good mix.
So 2 downs don't equal an up. This isn't fucking negative math and such.
Correct. That is correct.
It's not a fucking 9-volt, okay? You can't just open it up, flip it around, give it a toss, slap it on its ass, and send it on its way.
It never works that way.
No. And if you're fucking drinking from your codeine bottle, like, just stop. That's the PSA for today.
Oh,
Don't even swig from the bottle.
you're not supposed to?
Oh, God. You strike me as the type that would drink Pepto from the bottle.
I may have.
Yeah. Through the day.
Not
Not once.
Not
once, but like later you show up and you're like drinking it like fucking Riggs and shit. Like, bro, what are you doing with
and
that?
I may have drank codeine from the bottle too.
Oh,
and then chase
dude,
it down with some beer.
That is fucked up, bro. You can't be doing that. That's not good for you.
No, I know now.
Who do you think you are, 2 Chainz? Put some respect on it. Chill out.
Listen.
Some Birdman shit over here. No.
And 2 Chainz
No.
doesn't play
No.
at the symphony
No.
or the orchestra.
2 cellos, 2 chains,
Right.
2 gangs, 2 guns.
Right.
None of it.
Birdman. Don't say Birdman unless you've seen the movie.
Oof. I have seen the movie, first of all.
Which Birdman are we talking about?
With our boy Batman.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
And what did you think?
What do you mean, what do I think? You made me watch it.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
That movie was fucked up, but really good.
Okay.
But fucked up, but really good.
Right.
It's not cool.
You
No.
didn't enjoy it?
I loved it.
All right.
But that's like fucking like this. It's like, oh, my life is chaotic because, you know, we're lighting buildings on fire and some guy comes along with a flamethrower and is like, hey, let me help out. Like, bro, that was a little sketch. That one got, that
So
was
here's my
like, that was
question.
like Fight Club. I had to watch it 5 times to understand it and I still don't understand it.
If you haven't seen Birdman, you should go see the movie Birdman.
Yeah. Yeah, that movie's fucked up. I love it.
I thought it was a great movie.
What's up?
I made Tommy Skelly watch it, and he liked it too.
Yeah, well, you know, he still hasn't watched Pig because he knows it's the greatest movie ever made. But hey, you know what? Fuck us. Right.
What do we know?
He's mad. I get it.
He did admit he keeps seeing the trailers of Nick Cage playing Madden, and he said, I think it's going to be sweet.
He can't escape it.
And then we did go over a list of the movies that he starred in.
He's still got to catch up.
And he was like, no, he was good in that. No, he was good in that. No, he was good in that.
He's still got to catch up, man.
Yeah, and we even recapped the movie Pay the Ghost, right?
Pay the Ghost.
Yeah,
That's the one I won't watch, I think.
That's
is that the other Nick Cage one?
Yep.
Is that like the ambulance one? I don't like that one either.
Oh, you didn't like that movie's fucked.
I watched 10 minutes of that fucking shit and turned it off.
That movie's fucked.
I can't even watch movies about being on the buses. And then now that I've spoken to other people in real life, I'm like, nah, motherfucker. I don't want nothing to do with that. There's no fantasy movies where I think that's cool. All right. The coolest thing ever.
Wasn't that Bringing Out the Dead?
I don't care.
I think that was the name of it.
Maybe. Listen, the coolest one is that movie where the cop like calls somebody. It's like 16 Blocks with Bruce Willis, where he calls the girl who's his sister who's on the medic bus for a ride. That's the most I want out of that. Further than that, I'm like, bro, I don't want to see a show about that. I don't want to know about that. Y'all crazy as fuck. Just stay over there.
Okay.
Stay over there. That nasty ass movie Bringing Out the Dead.
Yeah, that movie's wild as fuck.
I'm good. Have we watched any Brain Toppers lately?
Like?
What's the last ones we've been watching?
What do you mean Brain Topper?
Just something that's fucked up. What's the last one we watched that was really messed up? Besides that weird European one you made me watch that looked like Mad Max, but not.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, you do. They had the big costumes and the bird shit, and it's like filmed, but there's no real talking. There's no
you're
plot.
talking about Beyond the Silver Moon?
That
60s, 70s
fucking
movie
was so fucked up, bro. That fucking movie was fucked up. That's a disturbing nightmare movie.
Okay.
But anyway,
Well, you're going to have to watch the one, Alphaville.
Not to be confused with Alpha Dog.
Yeah, not to be considered with
that movie
Ghost
was
Dog.
horrible.
I don't know about Alpha Dog. Alphaville is a European movie that was made about, I think, in the 70s. Maybe late 60s, early 70s.
Weird, fucked up shit.
It's about AI taking over the world.
Oh, that one. We were talking about that earlier.
Yeah, we're going to have to watch the
So
trailer.
what's up with that one?
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, okay. Well,
it was recommended by
and you can't. Yeah. Okay.
Somebody who happened to say it's their favorite movie.
One more, and then we're going to leave. What's that fucking movie we watched with the bikes and Defoe recently? That was last year. That we bought the soundtracks for, remember?
Oh, Streets of Fire.
Streets of Fire. If you haven't seen Streets of Fire, go watch that.
That's a great flick.
If this is your first time...
He did another movie where he plays a biker, too.
What was the other one?
I got to look it up. I've got it saved. I'll find it.
Okay. We'll have it for next episode. But if you haven't watched Streets of Fire yet, phenomenal movie. That movie's like Grease on steroids.
Yeah, it's pretty
way
freaking
better.
good.
Way good. Way good. And Crybaby. If you haven't seen Crybaby,
Oh, Rinky Lake.
you watch Crybaby, right? You like that
Once.
movie.
Once.
What? Really?
Just one.
You're just not a fan.
You know, I wasn't a fan of Grease either.
Nah, I miss Grease.
It was all the singing and shit.
Dude, I didn't even really understand Grease until people called me Danny Zuko in high school. And I was like, I don't understand what that is. And they were like, how can you never sing Grease, but you look like that? And I was like, because I don't care about
There
that.
are people who live and die on Grease, bro.
Oh, really? Like for real? For real?
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah. No.
Oh, Grease is on Broadway. Let's go see it. Grease, if they remade Grease, people would lose their fucking
What's the story
minds.
about?
It's
I'm
a
being
love
dead
story.
serious.
It's a high school love story.
Okay. That's what I figured, but I wasn't sure. All right. Well, whatever, dude. If that's cool. I like the Fonz more. Bro, I'm sorry. I know it's
You
weird.
want to talk about a creepy story?
All right. Well, I didn't know that when we were.
It's like a 30-something-year-old guy with a motorcycle hanging around with 16-year-old girls.
I thought he was there. I thought he was in high school too.
No, he's like 30-something years
I haven't
old.
seen that fucking show since I was 8. I didn't know.
Right.
I thought he was just the oldest senior there.
Yeah, he's punking out all the fucking
Yeah.
teenagers. That's why everybody's afraid of the Fonz.
Dude, you got to stop telling me real life shit. We got to stop this. You're fucking up my day. Again. You're worse than the real Joe Skelly.
He was like
You're
security.
fucking worse.
He was like security at Ralph's.
Are you kidding?
He wasn't security, but he might have, like anybody time they started acting up at Ralph's, like he would show up and like, hey, we ain't doing this here, or whatever he would say. That show lost all of its merit.
So the Fonz is not a good guy either.
No, he's a bad guy.
Jesus Christ. We got to get out of here. We got to get out of here.
He's always like, come to my office, and the office was the bathroom.
Yeah, I didn't understand that.
Right.
Was he doing deal? I thought he was dealing in there.
He may have been doing something
Well, between the Fonz and
there. Grooming
French
teenagers.
between the Fonz and French tips, I'm pretty much fucked for the day. So we're out of here. Thank you to all of our listeners. We love you. You're all amazing. Thank you for writing us. Leave a 5-star review. It's been great. If you've seen Joe Skelly, let me know. If you're going to the gathering with us, please message us and let us know, because we're trying to figure out if we can get enough people to storm that gate.
You don't have to storm it if you run
that's it. Yeah.
If you get enough people to be, hey, we'll be your outside security.
Dude, I'm just going to walk up and be like, hey, homie, they told me that you're supposed to give me your shirt and that you're supposed to report to the Woodalows to get something done. That motherfucker, by the time he hits the back of the gate, he's not going to remember. The last dude was high as fuck.
Wow.
My man had fucking, he was dilated like a shark. He looked like he was like
Getting
coming
ready
in.
to take a bite out of a
Yeah,
seal.
he looked like he was coming in from Jurassic Park and they just gave him the extra endos. You know what I'm saying? He looked like his girlfriend's name was Molly. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. Shout out to all the Juggalos. We'll see you soon. It's coming up. We're going to have lots of fun with that. I know Joe Skelly will be there, so I'm going to go find him. Replace this fucking horrible AI bot.
Well,
I think that's it.
that's it.
Tell him goodbye with your written air quotes, guy.
Later, guy.
Later, guys.